Angela Buckner here, the voice behind the mic. Meet me in the press box and let's review and argue what they say.
There are fans and players and media that don't like what's going on at Colorado. They don't like the hype surrounding Colorado, just like there were people that didn't like the hype surrounding Tim Tebow. Okay. But the group that dislikes it the most is opposing coaches. And I talk to these guys off the record, they despise it. They hate it. They hate the attention that Colorado is getting. They hate the fact that they know it's not going anywhere. They hate the fact that they know that this guy is going to be able to recruit at the top end of college football, that this guy is going to be able to recruit at the top end of college football.
That this guy is going to be able to recruit at the top end of college football.
The cat is out the bag. Bo Nix and Coach Charles Kelly from Colorado know each other.
Players, you evaluate coaches, you evaluate everything when it's a game of that nature, and you had no opportunity to win, period, from the kickoff on.
I mean that this is probably the last time you're going to play, and for you guys, for your family, that this is
yeah, he was one of the ones that was there at the hospital when I was born. So ironically enough, never would have thought I'd be at Oregon and he'd be at Colorado.
We ain't got time to have no pity party. There's nobody walk around the locker room with napkins and tissues. Get your butt up. Let's get on that plane. Let's go.
That this guy is going to be able to recruit at the top end of college football. That this guy is going to be able to recruit at the top end of college football.
That this guy is going to be able to recruit at the top end of college football.
Teams are trying to beat me. They're not trying to beat our team. They keep forgetting I'm not playing anymore. I had a great career. I'm serious. I got a gold jacket, ain't back.
The jealousy and the way picking these coaches and how Deion got there. This is interesting you said that. I didn't want to interrupt you. I wanted to let you finish. So I spoke to somebody in the coaching fraternity right after the game. And they know some people that coach at Oregon. And they was telling me, they said, man, I've never heard from another assistant coach of how much information was being given to that staff about, I'm being real with it, about game planning against Colorado so they can beat them. Everybody was stacked. They was stacking. That's the reality of it. I ain't making this up. No. I ain't gonna disclose no names, but y'all know who I'm talking about if you watch it. So
they hate that 60 Minutes was there and that every show was there and that it's Deion all the time, everywhere. They hate it. And that's what you saw from Dan Lanning, was a guy that wanted to embarrass Colorado. Now, there is an obvious point, and I'm going to make this point with a preface. I really like Dan Lanning. Isn't it odd that you're decrying, if that's a word, you're frustrated with, your frustration is that they are in it for likes and clicks, and your answer is to invite cameras into your pregame speech?
Yeah, I thought the same thing. It seemed very hypocritical, yeah.
So it was planned and rehearsed, and he was out to embarrass them, But, to sit there and be like, they can win on YouTube, it's like, you're creating a video. That's all you're doing. You're creating a video that's not going on YouTube. It's going on network television. His comments at the half of like, I hope all those people are watching now. Well, guess what? They were. So now let's go back. So Dan has a plan, and he's out to embarrass them. And he's going to do it, hell or high water. Cameras in the pregame, talking about likes. It's like, if that was genuine, there'd be no cameras in the locker room. Okay. If you really think about it, Dan is a smart guy, really smart guy. And he wouldn't do that unless he knew. Like, he knew exactly what was going to happen. He watches the film. He knows not only his team, but he knows the opposition. And he's like, nope, like, I know what we have. Or else he wouldn't do that. Cameras wouldn't be in there. He wouldn't be barking like that unless he knew. One, he hates what's going on at Colorado. He was also in it for the likes, that this guy is going to be able to recruit at the top end of college football. That this guy is going to be able to recruit at the top end of college football.
That this guy is going to be able to recruit at the top end of college football.